My full name actually is Williams Chimezie Adim. A lot of people do not know that Adim is a surname, but they got used to the arrangement Adim Williams, and I let it be. Adim Williams is a veteran filmmaker in Nollywood. I don't see any other way to describe myself except that. I've been around since 1995. That's 29 years ago. Quite some time. Yeah, immediately I left university, I came into Nollywood. You know, we all started as actors, and then with time, I found myself in my area of greatest strength, which is directing and writing actually. I majored in directing in school. I read theater arts and I majored in directing and also script writing. So I came out of university and started practicing exactly what I studied. Before then I had studied English language and history at Alvan Ikoku in those days, I mean in the 80s. So it was thereafter that I went to University of Calabar. I'm a Malabite. I went to University of Calabar to study theater arts. And I graduated as the best graduating student. I still have my certificate today. I was awarded, how much was it? 100 Naira then, as the best graduating student. You know, funny, but that is what it is. Immediately I finished youth service, I came straight into Nollywood, as it was then, almost at its infancy, and then joined my colleagues, the veterans you know today, and we started building it. So I could say that I am one of the founding fathers, as it were, of the business. So in summary, that's who I am. I am still here, I'm still working, I'm still a director, a top director, and an actor too. Recently, I got back into acting where we started, but I still direct. I did some of the biggest brands Nollywood is known for. I'm the writer and director of Abuja Connection, the popular Abuja Connection. Sharon Stone, which at the point Genevieve was, you know, her name turned to like Sharon Stone. All right, so I did that movie. I conceived, wrote the script and directed it. Jealous Lovers, Women in Power, it's so numerous to begin to name here. I've done more than 100, far more than 100 of Nollywood movies. I am one of those under whom some of the A-list stars grew. We trained some of the A-list stars that we know today. A lot of them started right before us and then grew with us. And I thank God everybody has made his or her own mark based on their own strength. And here we are. I've not done anything else all these years except to either write, direct, or act movie, and then produce once in a while. Well, yes and no. Yes, in the sense that if people have multiple talents, nothing stops them from exploring their talents. The no part of it is not good for an industry, a creative industry, where you don't have entry requirements, as it were. So when the entry is porous and exit is porous too, it becomes a problem. So there is no way to check or to confirm that people actually have the talents for what they are venturing into. In my time, this is still my time, but in those early days, there were very few writer-directors, because you really have to be a good writer to be a writer-director. So it's in line with the question you asked. Today, virtually most directors are also writers because maybe it's economical to be so. So it is because we have not established proper structure and proper standards to identify and specify entry requirements into the different facets of the industry. That's why somebody can move from this department to that department effortlessly. But it ought not to be so, because I remember very well 2002, we shut down the industry for 4 months and we formed what was called Central Working Committee to establish structures and standards. And one of the key points those days was, for instance, before you became a director, you would have been an assistant director to at least 5 known directors who will confirm that yes, as an assistant, you are qualified to be on your own. You know, same applies to other departments of the industry, including writing and all that. What I look out for accepting a script is, can this project attract and hold audience? And would they be entertained and informed? And would they be happy at the end of watching it? The rest are details left for the director while shooting the movie. I have rejected so many scripts, innumerable scripts, so many. You know, I reject scripts based on 3 major grounds. Number 1 is the theme. There are some themes I don't find comfortable. There are some themes, some topics I do not find comfortable doing. It's just my personal choice, right? For instance, I do not like themes that glorify sexuality unnecessarily. No, I don't. You know, anybody who has time should go and watch Sharon Stone. The story of Sharon Stone is about a lady who thinks that she's too pretty for one man to hold her down. So you can imagine what the story is about. But there is no one nude scene in that whole movie. And there is no vulgar language. None. You know, so it's a thin line. It's a balance we have to strike as filmmakers. All right. So, but when someone goes out to glorify and magnify sexuality, nudity, all those kind of things, no, I don't accept with it. Some people may not like it because in the Western world it's the in thing now. You know, the LGBT stuff. I don't have any problem with anybody, but I will not do any story that tends to glorify those kind of things that I find uncomfortable as an African. Yeah, of course, yeah. We are getting there, and it might surprise you to know that we have always been there. Seriously, if you remember when movies like Domitila by Zebedro went to the cinemas, it was a massive hit. It made so much money, you know. But we lack continuity, you know. We really need to do something about continuity. And part of why it looks like we do not have continuity is because we tend to engage in things that are not sustainable. Right. You know, sustainability has to be in the area of finance, in the area of the business of showbiz. Right. Okay, how do we promote these jobs and how do we make back the money? It has to be consistent and it has to be sustainable. You know, so we've had you know, great successes in the cinemas over the years, and we're also having them now. So yes, we're getting there, and it can only get better. Okay, that's really a tough one, but we've been here for a long time, so we've had so much experience on this issue. First and foremost, young ones who are venturing into this business, who have passion for this business. So number one is you really have to have the passion. Okay, basically, you have to have the passion. If you do not have the passion, it will be hard because you will soon be discouraged. You will soon realize that it is not as smooth and as simple and as easy as you might have thought. So basically, you have to have the passion. and but the passion is not enough. Right, passion will not make you win Olympic Games. You have to have the capacity. So with the passion, you must be sure you have the talent. You must be sure you have enough talent to dwell here as your business. So the first advice is, hey, this is a business. This is where people earn their living. It is not joke. It is not play. We do not gather here to just entertain ourselves and walk away. No. It is a lifelong profession. So if you have interest here, condition your mind that you're going to be here for a long time to come. And for you to be here for a long time to come, you have to have all that it takes. All right, once again, this is Adims Williams, a veteran filmmaker, director, writer, actor. Keep watching Tribe TV.